let us come into a little vinyasa today to concentrate on the present moment. You can start standing with your palms forward, and let's take a couple deep breaths. And then we'll take the hands together at the heart center, setting your intention for that present moment awareness. On your inhale, let's raise the arms, grab the left wrist, and we're just going to bend over to the right side. So you might gaze up beyond your top arm or do whatever works for your neck. As you breathe into the side of the ribs, you might even poke your left hip out to the left a little bit, getting as deep as you need to. Inhale to center, change hands, and exhale. Here we go, over to the left. And we're just going to keep our concentration on each part of each breath, moving mindfully, and coming back to what we feel. Inhale, arms come to center, and exhale, let's just take a gentle twist, arms to a T to the right. You may gaze beyond your right middle fingertip, if that's okay for the neck, but we're trying to get that three-part twist. The belly button twist, the heart opens to the side, and then you might gaze behind you. Inhale, lift to center, and exhale, just take it to the left. Trying to keep the wrists in line with the shoulders. Inhale, lift it up back to center. And exhale, let's bend the knees and take the hands to the knees for a couple cat, cow in chair. So on your exhales, we'll round the spine. On your inhales, we'll lift up through the chest, and you might lift the gaze as well. So just take it a few times at your breath. Inhale, lift the arms back to a chair. Maybe you want to sink it down. Maybe you're going to feel the weight go into the heels. And exhale into a forward fold. And you can pedal out the legs here if you like. Just letting your head be nice and heavy like a bowling ball. Relaxing any tension out of the back of the neck, out of the jaw, out of the face. Inhale, let's lift up halfway. You might gaze forward. Exhale, step back to the top of your push-up, shift forward and lower down or halfway down. All right, inhale for your cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips go back into your downward facing dog. And you might pedal out the knee or knees. Find something that works for the back of your neck. So maybe your head is still going to be heavy like a weight. And then just find your down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. You might even peek over top of your left shoulder this time. And on your exhale, step the foot forward, right foot forward, left knee down. And inhale, arms lift. And exhale, grab the left wrist, and we're going to bend over to the right. So just like when we were standing, but we're just adding the lunge, letting the hips melt forward. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, hands come down, curl your back toes under. And we're going to take our vinyasa. So you might want to leave your right leg lifted as you lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, we'll lift the left leg up and back. And maybe you want to peek and see the foot. And on an exhale, we'll take that left foot forward, lowering onto the right knee. Our Anantasana. So inhale, lift up your arms, and then you can grab the right wrist and exhale over to the left. Inhale, lift up to center. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to the top of your push-up. Left leg could stay lifted as you lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Roll the shoulders back and exhale for your downward facing dog. And take a couple breaths here. You can let the heart relax back towards the thighs. Do spread out through the fingers. And your middle finger faces forward. Let's take another inhale to lift the right leg up and back. And exhale, step it forward. This time a high lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms. And we're going to breathe here. So lower as much as you need to. Exhale for a prayer twist. So you might start to gaze up. Again, if it's okay for the back of the neck. You might be able to get the heart to line up with the middle of the hands. Who knows? Inhale, come to center, but stay low. Exhale, plant the hands. And this time we're going to take the right foot and step it on top of the left for our side plank. So if you like, you can take the right arm over the ear and exhale into your plank, lower down. Vinyasa, inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward, feeling nice and stable through that left foot. Inhale, lift the arms, and you can sink it down. On your next exhale, let's prayer twist to your left. Breathe fully, still from the belly up to the top of the chest on the inhales, exhaling from the top down. Inhale, hands come to center. Exhale, plant the hands, and now we're going to step the left foot on top of the right. Inhale, your left arm lifts, and maybe you take it over the ear. And on an exhale, come through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale back into your down dog. Breathe, feel the length through the side body. Let's exhale. We're going to drop down to hands and knees and take your hands forward for a puppy pose. So you do want to keep your hips over the knees if possible. You could come to your fingertips or your palms can be on the mat. Forehead can be on the mat. And just allow yourself to feel maybe a heart opener. You could take your chin to the mat if it's okay for the back of the neck. On your inhale, let's bring the hands, wrists under the shoulders. You can take a couple cat-cow here or a marauding bear if you want to go side to side or take some circles with the head and the tailbone. And then let's take the hands one handprint forward and we'll return to a nice long downward facing dog. Step, walk, or float the feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, circle the arms up. You might gaze up. Exhale, samastiti, hands to heart center. All right, so let's take the hands to the hips to start. We're going to plant into the left foot. As you inhale, either taking a hold of your right knee with the right hand or grab the right big toe with the peace fingers, and you can extend out. Doesn't matter if your knee is straight or bent, just trying to feel a nice stretch in the right hamstring. And then with control, we're going to try to release your toe and step all the way back into your warrior three. So kicking the leg back behind you. You might want to take your arms to a T, or if you want to do something else, you can reach them forward. You can keep hands at the heart center. You can bring the hands down to the ground or to a block. And then step back with the right foot, planting the heel down for a warrior one. And take it into eagle arms if you like. Left elbow will wrap underneath the right. And your hands may or may not come together. Your soft gaze is like through the arms. Inhale, release your arms back up. Exhale, plant the hands, and you can take a vinyasa or a three-legged vinyasa if you like. Moving with awareness, with control, and with the breath. Exhale, step walk or float the feet to your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, circle the arms up. You might get a little back bend. Exhale, Samastiti. And we'll take the hands to the hips for our balancing on the right leg. So left knee can come to the left hand, or you can take your bind. We're going to try to keep the hips level with each other. You can keep pressing into even the right big toe for a little help with your balance. We're trying not to clench up through the jaw. And we will slowly and gently kick it all the way back into your warrior three. So with your hands on your hips, you might feel the evenness of your hips. And then whatever version you like to do with your arms on this side. And then we're going to step the left foot back. Inhale, arms up for warrior one. If you want to add the arms, then the right elbow is coming underneath the left. And you can adjust where you want the elbows. Maybe they're going to be in line with the shoulders, or whatever version lets you get a good stretch in the upper back. Inhale, release the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands. Whatever your vinyasa looks and feels like here, go ahead and take it. Coming back into your downward facing dog. And we'll take our next exhale to step walk or float the feet forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arms circle up. Exhale, Samastiti. Think of lifting the heart up into the hands. Inhale, we'll float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive back down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. exhale. Let's come forward into a warrior two. So arms will come to a T. We do want to have the right heel in line with the left arch. And just check in, make sure the right knee isn't trying to bow forward or inward. Inhale, reverse your warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. You can reach your left arm over your ear. You might gaze up. Keep the torso nice and open. And on your exhale, plant the hands down. Step back to the top of your push-up and lower down. Inhale, lift the heart, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Same thing, exhale, step it forward, get your alignment for your warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. Sink it down as much as you need to just maybe feel something in the left thigh. Maybe you can squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale for your side angle. Maybe gazing up. Exhale, hands come down, and you can vinyasa, which you can always skip. Breathe fully. Maybe the heels start to sink down, maybe not. And we're going to roll all the way over onto the right side. So go ahead and lower the right hip down. You can take a couple breaths just up on the right hand. And your shoulder might come towards the ear. We're just going to try to get into the right side body, just letting the rib cage kind of drop down towards the earth. And you might be able to drop onto your right arm, making a little pillow for your head. And you might be able to grab the left big toe with the peace fingers. And you can extend your leg up, and it does not have to be straight. So you might be able to keep your hand on your head like you're making a little pillow. But you might be kind of rocking and rolling backwards and forwards. So you can always keep the hand planted down if you like. All right, so let's exhale, release. Press your hands under your shoulders. Inhale to the top of your push-up and exhale into your down dog. All right, so our reclined Vishnu is going to happen on the other side now, maybe. So you can start to come on to the top of your push-up and then onto the left leg. First, you can hang out on your left hand. You could take this for your whole version of your pose here if you like, with your right hand making a little support in front of you. And you might be able to lower onto the left forearm. You might be able to make that pillow with your hand for your head. And you might be able to find your big toe and extend your leg up towards the sky or the ceiling. So if you feel kind of wiggly like me here, you can flex the bottom foot. You can even bend the bottom leg a little bit to create a little bit more of a base. And then we'll slowly release your foot here, roll back onto the belly, and this time we'll take a Sphinx pose. So you can leave your elbows underneath your shoulders, or you can bring your elbows a little bit in front of the shoulders if this is too much on your lower back. So lengthen through the neck and then think of lengthening from the hips back to the pointed toes. So we're not creating like a compression in the lower back. All right. Place your hands under the shoulders, lift back to the top of your push-up, and exhale into your downward facing dog. Inhale, top of your push-up. You can take one final vinyasa if you like. And then from your down dog, we're going to come into a seat. So you can take your little hop through or just lower through your table into a seat. We'll take the legs forward. Inhale, lift up through the arms. Exhale, reach forward. Feet are flexed. We're grabbing whatever's available. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold in. So it doesn't matter here if your legs are perfectly straight or the knees are bent a little bit. Again, you just want to focus on what you feel. So you just need to stretch. And then think of taking the shoulder blades, trying to reach them back towards the hips. Shoulders come away from the ears. Or they're trying to. Inhale, let's lift back up through the arms. Exhale, we're just taking a little twist to the left. So you can bring your left hand behind the left hip. Right hand can be the outside of the leg. Do keep the feet flexed, and you might be able to peek behind you off your back shoulder. Make sure you're somewhere you can still breathe fully. Inhale, arms come up to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, let's take the arms back up to center. Exhale, hands come behind the hips, fingers face forward. You can just lift up through the chest, head may or may not drop back. And you can lift the hips as well if you like. Pointing the toes towards the earth. Broadening through the collarbone, opening the heart. Tuck the chin, and on an exhale, we'll bring the hips back down. And let's bend the knees. We're just going to take a little hug, wrapping the arms around the shins. Forehead might be coming towards the knees. Breathe. You can breathe into any tightness of the upper back while you're here. And then we're going to roll back onto the back. You might like to bring the soles of the feet together. Arms can be wherever is comfortable. We're just going to start to let go. And if the mind gets busy like it wants to do, we're just going to let the thoughts come and go. We don't need to get anxious about it. We don't need to fight the fact that we have thoughts. Just observe them, letting them come and go. You can extend out through the feet when you're ready. And we're going to take our rest. And then we're going to come back to the body, coming back to the present moment. You might like to roll the wrists a couple times in each direction. Maybe grabbing each hand like you want to pull the hand off just to release the wrists a little bit. And you can start pointing through the toes, reaching the arms up. And exhale, let's hug the knees in once again. You might like to roll onto your favorite side for a moment, coming into a little fetal position. Taking a moment to thank yourself for doing your yoga practice today. And then we'll start to press ourselves up to a comfortable seat. And you can take the hands together at the heart center. So thank you for sharing your practice today. The divine joy and light in me honors, reflects, and bows to the same divine joy and light that dwells in you. Namaste.
So I hope that you enjoyed that class today, and thank you for practicing with me. Feel free to check out our Patreon and get some more videos. Thanks.